In the day, Kevin here again. I'm doing another video here just to show you what I've added here to my collection room. As y'all know, I've been trying to find and add a lot more G.I. Joes because that's where I'm weakest in my collection. You know, I got plenty of Star Wars, Transformer, Voltron, Guardians of the Galaxy, Lego coming out the wazoo, Star Trek, you name it. But I have very little G.I. Joe. But I let what I find locally dictate what I purchase. Much like how Bill Belichick, the way he calls offense, if you're really bad at stopping the run and you have a really strong pass defense, he's going to run the ball down your throat. Vice versa, if you're really good at stopping the run, but you can't stop the pass, he's going to throw it all over the field. So, you know, whatever I find locally, if it's a good deal, I'll let that dictate my decision on what I purchase. So I found a Masters of the Universe lot, the new, 200X series, from a release around the year 2000. Let's pan around here. Now, 27 are still sealed on mock. Another 20 were duplicates that had been opened, which I'm working to reseal. Here's one I've already resealed. Stratos. His missile's in his backpack, and it was up in that little slot there. I missed that. Moving too fast. And that piece down here underneath. Didn't turn that down. Sloppy Poppy. Unacceptable. Nevertheless, I mean, you know, it was a $10 piece before I sealed it. I mean, you know, it's maybe worth $10 now, $15, somewhere in that neighborhood. I really hadn't researched it. Again, it's resealed. Same thing here. Trap Jaw variant. Or actually, I think that's the... Well, there's two Trap Jaws, basically. One has a darker belt. You know, again, you can tell they've been resealed. This one, because he opened it from the bottom, it's very hard to tell. Samurai He-Man. That's a bigger, bulky mock. I think that's the reason that this particular series takes such a beating and have such card wear. They're just so big, and you know what I'm saying? The mocks weren't the best designs there in the early 2000s. They really had strayed away from you know, the old saying, if it ain't broke, why fix it? They'd got away from what they did best. The great KISS, Keep It Simple, Stupid box designs of the original Star Wars card. For example, look at Ben Kenobi on that new 40th anniversary. That old style card, the old G.I. Joe cards with that style shape, simple square, rounded edges, good color, good art on the front. I don't understand why toy companies, you know, get away from this thing. These corporate idiots that run these businesses sitting around with idle time. Idle time is the devil's playground, I always say. They don't have nothing to do but mess something up that's already a good thing. And it really irritates me. You have to forgive me, I'm getting off on a ginger tangent here. Anyway, back to, let's get these separated over here of the reseal jobs. I don't even want to look at those right now. Now here, Manny Faces, not a reseal. There I am being sloppy poppy again, knocking stuff off. Let me reach around and grab that. I love these little... I got 6 of these like this, and this particular mini-series, I know obviously being small, they're probably not worth a whole lot, but, I mean, the cards are really nice. They've never been opened. There's 6 of them. Mechaneck, Man-at-Arms, Stratos, Merman, He-Man, Skeletor, and also... you'll look underneath, you'll see we have the box set that has Beastman, Skeletor, He-Man, and Stratos again. Okay, moving on, let's set this down here. Merman. Mechaneck. Beastman. Stratos. He-Man Martial Arts. Here's He-Man, just the standard basic. Alright, let's bring this back over to the same stack, and we'll look at the other side real quick. Let's do the back first, that makes sense. Trap Jaw. There's a good Trap Jaw. Dark Belt. I've got 2 of these Trap Jaws on a mock. Smash Blade He-Man. Cyclone He-Man. Spin Blade Skeletor. Somebody in my last video told me that it was a skinny video fail because I didn't turn it sideways. I was like, dude, he was so right. What an idiot I am for doing that. So I'm hoping I'm giving you all a better view. Forgive the shaky camera. I'm, of course, working on my phone. Here's 2 bigger sets. Samurai Man-at-Arms. You got the Samurai Skeletor down there. I like those. Those are cooler big box sets, and none of them have been opened. So, you know, I'm going to Fanboy. Knoxville, 23rd through 25th of June. I'm trying to decide what I want to part with and what I don't. Never easy. Prince Adam, or another knockoff for He-Man, basically. Same mold. Teela. Buzz-Off. I love this one. Battle Fist Power Super Combat Fisto. I mean, his fist. Look at that thing. Yeah, you take a right cross from that, you're going to be sawing logs for a couple days. There's Too Bad. Alright. There's the light green Trap Jaw. I showed you the darker green one earlier. I think the darker green one is the variant, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure somebody can chime in and some toy encyclopedia will correct me on that one, no doubt. That's a Ram Man variant right there. I've got the other Ram Man, the basic one, that's been opened back in the other room that I'm working for a resale. This is an Orko. Now, these are crazy. I've never seen these. They got videos still on the front of them. That's Orko with the Masters of the Universe. I'm assuming that's a VHS. Long since obsolete. That's definitely a VHS. It weighs about 4 pounds. 2 more down here. There's one with the tape with He-Man, and then there's one down there, Man-at-Arms with the videotape. Pretty cool little box sets, no doubt. Now, this lot had basically came with the 47 mocks. It came with the 6 smaller mocks, the 4 in the box set. It come with these Hot Wheels down here, which are He-Man Hot Wheels. Let me show them to you real quick. I'm not a big Hot Wheel guy, but, you know, hey, a lot of you guys collect them, and I know they've been popular since well before I was born, and they obviously have been smart enough to incorporate Star Wars and other genres into the cars that they make. And as you see here, Skeletor. Ram Man. Sweet looking little, what is that, a 57? He-Man here. That's Stratos on the cool Future van. Man-at-Arms and like the tank. Here you got another Skeletor. This one is He-Man. This one is Man-at-Arms. And the big guy here, He-Man. So those are pretty neat. So it come with those mocks as well, but get this. It also come with Castle Grayskull and 2 Battle Cats. Now look at this. I want to show you this diorama I've set up. Every old figure you're looking at, every old vehicle you're looking at, pre-2000X. There's a few doubles over here. I'll show you my doubles. They had them in a box, the old stuff, and they're like, you want this too? I'm like, are you kidding? Sure, yeah, I'll take that. With the entire lot. So I got all these old figures. Now, a lot of them are missing their parts. They got, you know, visible playwear, some of them. But some of them are in very good condition. One of them is in very good condition. With his weapon, Blackface Grizzlor. Now, I haven't looked for him lately, but I do know on a mock, he's hard to find nice graded sub $400. He's very rare. So I think loose, you're looking at probably $80 to $100 piece right there. I don't plan on selling it, so it really don't matter what he's worth. Anyhow, there's a Commander Akbar up there. Admiral Akbar! Mr. Akbar, what do you think about this Masters of the Universe lot? Do you think it was a pretty good deal? It's a trap! No, I think it was a pretty good deal. I heard you're going to be in a new Star Wars movie. You're all going to destroy the Death Star for like the 7th time. I heard you got a really good plan and layout to blow that thing up. You want to share anything about how you're going to do that? It's a trap! Alright, enough of that. Over here, Luke Skywalker's like, hey man, I got this aluminum pole. You know, these hydraulic walls are probably going to smash this pole. Can I get a little help here, R2? Is it me or is R2 always save the day? Giant freaking laser. Nothing beats a giant laser. Well, anyway, guys, let me give you another good panorama. Huge Masters of the Universe score. Got the MOCs. The collection room is running out of space quickly. That new He-Man castle is complete. It was just like brand new out of the box. The 2 Battle Cats, unfortunately, the He-Man one's missing one of the missiles. Look, I put the old figures on there, the old Battle Armor Skeletor, and that He-Man, man, that is a nice He-Man. That He-Man right there alone, he only has his chest piece, but you give him his sword, his axe, his correct sword, his battle axe, his shield. I mean, you'd be talking about a $40, $50 piece all day just for that He-Man. Oh, I didn't really show you this. Check out Web Store. He was in the lot too. Do you just want this? Web Store? Look, he's got a good rope and hook that works. He didn't have his correct gun. Look, he's hanging on his rope there on the castle like he's getting ready to swing in like Spider-Man or something. A pretty cool little display. He's chilling on the Star Trek B, the Enterprise B. That was the 3rd vessel to hold the title of Enterprise. John Harriman was captain. Some guy by the name of James T. Kirk actually met his demise on this particular Enterprise in something country. I can't remember the exact title. The one where obviously the old series merges with the new generation. Star Trek Generations was the name of it. That's the Bird of Prey. Let me show you this real quick while we're here. I love this thing. I love, love, love. Bird of Prey, half cloaked.
Wouldn't be the Enterprise without a Sulu at the helm.
Now, this ship also is captained later after John Harriman was Sulu's daughter, a.k.a. George Takei. He'll drive you nut on Facebook. Oh, there goes Web Store. Let me hang him back right there. Alright guys, I need to get to work. I'm going to cut this short at the 14-minute mark. I hope you guys enjoyed this preview. I'll try to do another video soon. Oh yeah, big shout out for my new Cobra t-shirt to Warren Selinsky. This G.I. Joe group, I've never met such a great group of guys. Everybody's real friendly. They're real helpful with knowledge, sharing anything. I answered a simple little trivia question about some missile pods and he sent me this t-shirt. Well, anyway, guys, I always say, guys, you take care and live long and prosper.